Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 15th of February, 2015. It has been revised from the 24th of February, 1998. The title is Have Love for the Father, Service and the Family, and you will become free from having to labor. Have love, that is muhabbat, for the Father, service and the family, and you will become free from having to labor, from having to do mehnat. Bap Dada says, today, children from everywhere have come to celebrate their father's birthday. Whether you are personally sitting in front of the Father or are here in your angelic form, you are in front of him. The Father is seeing all the children. On the one hand, you are happy to be celebrating this meeting, and on the other hand, you have zeal and enthusiasm to serve in order to reveal the Father as quickly as possible. Seeing you children in all directions, Bap Dada gives multi-million, billion-fold congratulations. Bap Dada gives Arab, Kharab Guna congratulations. Just as the children have come from far, far away, from all corners to celebrate the Father's birthday, so Bap Dada has also come from far, far away to celebrate the children's birthday. Who has come from the furthest way? The Father or you? You would say, we have come from very far away, but the Father would say, I have come from even further away than you. However, it takes you time to come here, whereas it doesn't take the Father any time. All of you have to catch a plane or train, whereas the Father simply has to take a chariot. It isn't that only you have come to celebrate the Father's birthday, but that the Father has also come to celebrate the birthday of the Brahmin souls, who are the original companions, the children who have been his companions from birth. The Father does not incarnate alone, but Brahma takes birth with the Brahmin children. That is, they incarnate together. Without Brahmins, the Father alone cannot create the sacrificial fire. So Baba created the sacrificial fire, and the Brahmins, through Brahma, and only after that were all of you created. So, whether you have been with Baba for 2 years or 2 months, congratulations to all of you for your divine birth. This divine birth is so elevated. The Father is very happy to see the sparkling star of fortune of every Brahmin soul who has taken a divine birth and constantly sings the song, Wah, Brahmin children, who have a life as valuable as a diamond. Wah! You are all, Wah, Wah, wonderful, are you not? The Father has made you into wonderful children. The Father's alaukic birthday is very unique, and the birthday of all of you children is also very lovely and unique. Only the birth or Jayanti of the Father is like this. No one else has ever had a birthday like this, nor will anyone ever have such a birthday as the incorporeal's divine birth. All souls take birth with their own corporeal bodies, but the incorporeal is born by his entering into someone else's body. Has anyone in the whole cycle ever taken birth in this way? Only the one Father has such a unique birthday, which devotees have been celebrating as Shiv Jayanti. This is why you know the importance of this divine birth. Although devotees don't know the importance of this, they do consider God to be the highest on high, according to what they have heard, and they continue to celebrate it. You children don't just celebrate this, but together with celebrating it, you also make yourselves the same as the Father. You know the importance of the alokik divine birth. No other children take birth at the same time as their father, but Shiv Jayanti means, together with the Father's divine birth, it is also the birth of his children. This is why you celebrated the Diamond Jubilee. So, together with the Father's birth, it is also the divine birth of the children. Only this birth can be the birthday that is as valuable as a diamond, and by celebrating this diamond-like birthday, your life becomes like a diamond. All of you children understand the meaning of this very well, and you also explain it to others. Bap Dada continues to see and hear all the news of how you children celebrate the divine birth of the Father with so much importance, zeal and enthusiasm. In return for the serviceable children's courage, Bap Dada continues to give them help. It is the children's courage and the Father's help. Nowadays, the one thought of love of all the children reaches Bap Dada again and again. Now, I have to become equal to the Father as quickly as possible. The Father also says, "Sweet children, you have to become this." Each of you has this determined faith. However, you now have to underline it. If I don't become this, then who will? I was this. I am this, and I will continue to become this every cycle. Do you have this firm faith? Double foreigners have come to celebrate Shiv Jayanti. All double foreigners, raise your hands. Bap Dada sees that the greatest enthusiasm the double foreigners have is for not leaving out a single corner of the world. Those of Bharat have received a lot of time to serve, and so they have given the message to every village. However, the double foreigners have received less time to serve than those of Bharat. Nevertheless, because of their zeal and enthusiasm, they have proved to Baba that they have served well and will continue to prove this. The service that has begun in Bharat of serving all the different professions has made it easy to give Baba's message to all the professions, because those from each profession want their profession to move forward. So, this invention of serving the professions is very good. Through this, there is very good splendor through the special souls from different professions who come here. You like it, do you not? You like serving the professions, do you not? Those from abroad also bring good groups here by having retreats for them. That too is a good method. Just as those from Bharat have taken the chance to serve the different professions, in the same way, the method of the double foreigners is also very good. Bap Dada likes the service of both sides. They are both good. Jagdish Bhai has created a very good invention. Who invented the idea of retreats and dialogues in foreign lands? Everyone did together. In Bharat too, everyone has worked together, but someone has to be the instrument. It is good. Everyone likes a gathering of their equals. In both types of service, you have the chance of bringing many types of souls close. You like the result, do you not? Was the result of the retreat good? And the result of serving the different professions was also good. Whether from this land or abroad, there is and will continue to be one or another invention. Whether in Bharat or abroad, there is good enthusiasm for service. Bap Dada sees that those who continue to move forward by doing selfless service from their hearts accumulate a lot in their account of charity. For all the children, the first account is of the reward of their own efforts. The second account is of receiving blessings by remaining content and making others content, and the third account is of charity in return for doing accurate service in a yogyukt and yukti-yukt manner. Bap Dada continues to observe these three accounts of all the children. The indication that children are accumulating in all three accounts is that they experience themselves to be constantly easy effort makers, and that others naturally receive inspirations for easy effort from them. They symbolize easy effort. They do not have to labor. They love the Father, service, and the family. These three types of love free you from having to labor. I repeat, these three types of love free you from having to labor. Bap Dada has the elevated hope for all you children that you will all constantly be easy effort makers. You have been laboring and wandering in confusion on the path of devotion for 63 births. This birth now is the only one in which you can become free from having to labor. If you still continue to labor over a long period of time, then when would you claim the blessing of the confluence age, the blessing of becoming an easy effort maker through receiving love? When this age ends, this blessing will also come to an end. So claim this eternal blessing as quickly as possible. No matter how great a task or problem may be, you should be able to overcome that task or problem as easily as removing a hair from butter. When Bap Dada sees the gains of some of you children, as well as being amused, Baba also feels mercy for you. When any problem or task comes in front of some of you children, this is sometimes indicated on your faces. Your face changes a little. Then, when someone asks you what happened, you say, "Well, there is too much work to do." If you don't have any obstacles, how could you be praised with the title of a destroyer of obstacles? There should be no signs of tiredness or any indication on your face that your mood has changed even slightly. Why? Are there any signs of tiredness, of a change of mood in your non-living images that have been worshipped for half a cycle? The non-living images are always smiling. But whom do those images represent? They represent you, do they not? So the non-living images are memorials of you in the living form. Bap Dada says there shouldn't be even the slightest trace of tiredness, or, in other words, of irritability. As well as Bap Dada, everyone else loves a constantly smiling face. Would anyone go in front of someone who is irritable? They would first think, should I say anything to this one now or not? Devotees come to your non-living images with a lot of enthusiasm. But would they like it if you became heavy in the living form? Now, Bap Dada wants to see all the children's faces as being angelic, the form of a bestower of blessings, the form of a bestower, merciful, tireless, an easy yogi, and an easy effort maker. Don't say, "Well, the situation was like that." Don't say this. No matter what the situation may be, you should be constantly smiling and cool. Being serious and mature should be balanced with being light and entertaining. Gambhirta should be balanced with Ramanikta. What would people see if they suddenly came in front of you when you do not appear to be an easy effort maker? That is the picture of you that they will carry away with them. If, at any time, someone suddenly takes your photograph, then, whether you are 1 month old or 2 months old, your face should be as Baba has described. Become a bestower. Don't be one who takes, but one who bestows. So Bapdada says, do not be a levta, but be a devta, a data. No matter what someone gives you, whether it is something good or bad, you are the ones with big hearts, who belong to the greatest of all fathers. Even if someone gives you something bad, you, with your big heart, must not accept that, but you should become a bestower and give that one cooperation, love, and power. Give that one a gift of one or another virtue through your stage. You are the children of the greatest of all fathers, the one who has the biggest heart. Let extra love emerge in your heart for that soul, for with the power of this love, that soul will be transformed. Are you ones with such big hearts? Or do you have small hearts? Do you have the power of accommodation? Then accommodate everything. So much rubbish is thrown into the ocean, but the ocean doesn't throw the rubbish back to the person who threw that rubbish away. You are the masters, the children of the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of all powers. So, did you hear what Bapdada wants to see? The majority of you children have kept the aim of transforming yourselves this year. Don't say that you will do it sometime in the future, or that you will think about it, but that you will definitely do it. Is it that you have to do this, or that you will think about it when you return home? Those who feel that you have to do this, clap with one hand. That is, wave. So all raise their hands. Bapdada says, very good. Don't just raise that hand, but also raise the hand of determination in your mind. It is easy to raise the physical hand. The hand of determination in your mind constantly makes you an embodiment of success. Whatever you think, that has to happen. The thoughts you think would of course be positive. You cannot think anything negative. The path of negative thoughts is closed for all time. Do you know how to close it? Or does it open by itself, like the doors that open by themselves during the storms? It isn't like that, is it? You may think that you have just closed the door, but a storm opened the door. So don't leave the door so loosely closed. Acha? The celebration of the double foreigners was good, was it not? There was a ceremony of honoring nearly 400 double foreign brothers and sisters who had been in knowledge for 10 years or more. Did you enjoy it? Those who celebrated it and enjoyed themselves, raise your hands. There are also Pandavas in this. What is the importance of this? What is the importance of celebrating this? To celebrate means to become. Constantly wear this crown. What would you call effort for the self and the responsibility of service? It is just enjoyment. Constantly wear the crown of enjoying service. Everyone wore a golden chunni. chunni is a scarf like shiny gold material? Why was the golden chunni put on all of you? So that you can constantly have the golden aged stage. Not silver, but golden. You also wore a garland. You wore 2 garlands. Which 2 garlands will you wear? One is to be a constant garland around the father's neck. Constantly. Don't ever remove this garland from around the neck. Remain garlanded around the father's neck. Secondly, by serving constantly, you make others part of the garland around the father's neck. There are the 2 garlands. So, those who celebrated it enjoyed themselves, and those who watched it also enjoyed themselves. So Baba has told you the significance behind these celebrations. As well as this, to celebrate means to increase your zeal and enthusiasm. Bap Dada saw each one's experience. You had good experiences. Happiness and intoxication were visible on each one's face. Simply keep your form powerful, smiling, serious, and mature, as well as light and entertaining. According to the situations of the present time, there are more who simply listen to these things, and far fewer who understand these things. There are also more of those who see you and have an experience. Instead of you telling them these things, they should be able to see the Father's introduction in your face. So this was good. Bap Dada is also happy to see all of this. This year, this season, has been a special season of celebration. Things cannot be the same all the time. Then Bap Dada conducted a drill. Do all of you have the power to rule? Are you able to rule your physical organs whenever you want? Have you become masters of the self? Only those who are masters of the self can become masters of the world. Whenever you want, no matter what the atmosphere is like. If you order your mind and intellect to stop, are you able to stop them? Or would it take some time? It is essential for each one to make this effort every now and again throughout the day. Whenever your mind and intellect are busy, then try and see at that time whether you are able to stop them in a second. So, when you think, stop. It should not take you 3 minutes or 5 minutes to stop them. The practice of this will be very useful to you at the end. On the basis of this, you will be able to pass with honors. Acha, to all the loving souls who constantly celebrate with zeal and enthusiasm from their hearts, to those who constantly experience a life as valuable as a diamond, to the special souls who are authorities on the basis of their experience, to the serviceable souls whose faces reveal the Father and give His introduction, to the souls who have a right to everyone's blessings by constantly maintaining the balance between being serious and mature, with being light and entertaining, to all the children from all directions in this land and abroad, please accept congratulations, congratulations for Shivratri. Also, please accept deep, heartfelt love, remembrance, and namaste from Dilaram Bap Dada, the comforter of hearts. The spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. The blessing is, may you be one with the most elevated fortune and make your fortune for the whole cycle with the deal of a second. May you be one with the most elevated fortune. May you be one who is Shresht Takdirvan and make your fortune for the whole cycle with the deal with the bazi of a second. The explanation is, the period of the confluence age has received the blessing. You can create whatever fortune you want, whenever you want, because the Father, the bestower of fortune, has put the key with which to create fortune into the children's hands. Even those who have come last can go fast and come first. With the expansion of service, simply practice making your stage the form of the essence in a second. When you receive the direction to become a master seed in a second, it should not take you time. With this deal of 1 second, with this bazi of 1 second, you can create your fortune for the whole cycle. The slogan is, make the atmosphere powerful by doing double service, and matter will then become your servant. Make the atmosphere powerful by doing double service, and matter and Prakriti will then become your servant, will then become your Dasi. Om Shanti.